LA boxes, and for moving to see the teaching point. I need to show you that this is a very important thing, but before I talk about that, I know, because I've talked to Mr. Stephen, that you as a class have been working with non-fiction books.
Yes.
And those non-fiction books, some of the things that you've been doing is to work on looking at the text, because it's complex. There's lots of information in there, and you're trying to figure out how to read the text for greater understanding and greater meaning. So can you give me a, yeah, we've been doing that, or can you give me one of these like, I have no idea what you're talking about, Mr. Brandon? It's okay, you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's okay. And I'd love to see your eyes. Love eyes. Eyes are the best. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's what you've been doing in the past. Well, today we're going to do pretty much some similar stuff, but here's what we're going to focus on. Here's the teaching point. It's in this purplish color. This says, good readers, that's all of you. You are all good readers. Good readers make a plan before reading a page with lots of information. So it's a plan, not a literacy plan, not a lesson plan. It's a plan in your head of how you are going to look at a nonfiction book to get the most understanding out of that. So, why don't you, when I say the magic word is go. Listen for that word. Once again, the magic word is go. When I say that magic word, you're going to turn to a partner and you're going to tell them what you think a plan is. Okay? Go.
So I think
Eyes, right here. Look at my beautiful brown eyes.
you select your eyes in the morning.
This is what I heard. I heard some absolutely amazingly brilliant students say, a plan is a plan.
No.
I also heard a plan is like when you have an idea in your head about what you're going to do. I heard students say a plan is when you analyze, I heard that word, you analyze the page to get the most information. Working with some smart students. Like that. Thank you. So we know that good readers make a plan before reading a page with lots of information. I'm going to show you how I make a plan. Because I've got this nonfiction book called Junk Sculpture. But inside of it, it's not like a regular book. There's headings and text boxes, and there's pictures and captions and thought bubbles. There's so many different text features that, like, oh.
You're overwhelmed.
Yes, thank you. Where do I even start? Oh, wait a minute, I'm a good reader. I could make a plan before reading a page with lots of information. So what I know is that in the English language, it's usually good to start at the top. This is the first part of my plan, and I'm gonna read every single heading. Like, why use junk, question mark. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna start here, and then I'm gonna read the bits underneath, like this caption here. And I'm going to keep reading. And then, oh look, there's pictures. Maybe the pictures will help me understand the text. Because this says, why use junk? And as I really look at this, I see a smashed up Coca-Cola can. I see this that says oil on it. And you know what? This looks like a bunch of junk. So I think maybe this right here will tell me why we use junk. So my plan, why we use junk, I'm going to think about that. I'm going to look at the pictures, and then I'm going to read. See, I didn't necessarily go in order. This is my plan. Why use junk? Look at the heading. Look at the pictures. So I went from the top, then I went to the bottom, then I'm going to read this. That's my plan. But my plan does not have to be your plan. So when I say the magic word, your job is to get out. Oh. Careful, I have not said the magic word. When I say the magic word, you take your nonfiction book, you open it up, and you begin to make a plan. Meshi? Yalla go. In 1 minute, you will get to share your plan with your partner. 1 more minute until you share your plan. About 10 seconds. Eyes up here. Make sure your eyes up here. Oh, you're doing a great job. Eyes. Thank you. Okay, we know that good readers make a plan before reading a page with lots of information. And I've seen you open up your books, and I saw many of you pointing to things you began to read. That's fantastic, because I saw many of you, your plan just came in your head. But that's where it is right now. Your plan is in your head. Your job now is when I say go, to turn and talk and tell your plan. But wait, you have to show your plan. Remember how I showed you, where I said, I'm going to start at the top, and then I'm going to look at the pictures, and then I'm going to read the text? You have to tell your plan to your partner. Go. here. Now, in order to wrap this up, in order to end our mini lesson, we're going to remember that good readers make a plan before reading a page with lots of information. If anyone is brave and wants to tell their plan or their parents' plan, this is how you let the group know. Okay, now here's the other thing. When you tell the group, you do not tell me, you do not look at me, you look at the group. Because it's the group that needs to know. Okay, so remember, you're not looking at me. Okay, go tell the group what's your plan or your partner's plan.
First, I would read the pencil, it's locked. Then I would read the important words in the text. Then I would look in the picture to know about more sloths and what they do. And then I would read the text to know a lot of information about them.
Thank you so much. We have time for one more. Sir, go for it.
I analyze it. Look at
Keep going, honey.
Keep going, buddy. Sorry about the timer.
Start from the beginning. What did you do?
I started analyzing the pictures, analyzing the captions, and I started.
It's a great plan. I am so sorry that we were not able to get to everyone's plan, but I want to say that you are an amazing group of students who made me feel like a really good teacher. So thank you for giving me that amazing feeling. Remember, good readers make a plan before they read a page with lots of information. You are the best. Please take your eyes and put them on your amazing Mr. Stephen.
Oh, I just,
Whitfield.
Sorry, Mr.
that's okay, guys. Okay, boys and girls, thank you so much for that mini lesson. So here's what I'd like you guys to do. It is Thursday, right? So you know what that means? Hold on. It's freedom reading, yes. Or freedom writing. However, boys and girls, I might be asking a few students to come to the help desk, and we'll be working on what Mr. Bannon had to say today, and some of the other stuff that we may be